Hey, hey, you guys. I want to just talk to y'all really quickly because I'm editing a video right now. Hey, Star. Y'all, I'm kind of pissed off right now. Hey, Sean. So, I don't know how many of y'all follow me on Instagram, but something pissed me the fuck off. So, I made a little Instagram post about, a free wig is not, you know. Hey, Shia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But I made a little Instagram post earlier, and I I let them, I basically stated a free wig does not entice me to review. I do, Missy. I really do. So, Star, I'm gonna read this response so you can see what I'm talking about because this kind of pissed me off. I was just like, word. I will never work with this company. I don't care if they do ask me. Okay. So here's a little response. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just read it to y'all. As a matter of fact, y'all can go ahead and follow along, on Instagram. On my Instagram. So this is from wicked_.co.uk. They're UK's United Kingdom based company that sells wigs. The wigs that the synthetic wigs or whatever. So here's what they post underneath my Instagram post. They say, "Oh, we hear your grief and you said it right. It's the beauty companies, i.e. the manufacturers of beauty products that pay for sponsored posts, not the resellers of those products," which is a lie because if you look at Ulta, Sephora, and other companies like that, they do pay their influencers. But I let them, they went ahead to type on or whatever. Hey, Pooh. And then they say, and that's because they have a huge profit margin. How many resellers sponsor beauty products? They don't, which is a lie because I know it's a lie. Because it wouldn't make sense on so many levels. Like, who's to say that the audience will buy in their store and not another store? They really didn't do their research coming at me. So, and especially because the profit margin for a reseller is so slim, like, where are they getting the information from? The same principle is true for wig resellers. So if someone should pay, don't you think that it should be the manufacturers? No. The manufacturers and the online beauty supply company should pay. But I'm reviewing for the online beauty supply company, not the manufacturer. Now, if the manufacturer contacts me, yeah, I'm going to tell them the same damn thing. Pay me. So they go on to say this. In addition, in your other post, it mentions high-end and ultra-high quality hair. And I posted that, the hair industry is a $10 billion hair, is a, revenue. It has, the wig industry is basically $10 billion, which it is. And that's not even including hair care products. They say, in addition, in your other post, it mentions high end and ultra high quality hair. The post is not talking about $40 wigs. Keep in mind, a lot of these companies like Shake and Go, Sensational, Bobby Boss, Zori, and things like that, they operate underneath a larger business entity. So you're never going to really honestly see those names underneath these certain companies because they operate under, like, let's say, you know how Revlon and Estee Lauder have other companies underneath them? That's how these wig companies work. They are basically underneath a bigger company, and then it's them. They're basically like the kids to these companies, to the bigger companies. So it says the post is not talking about $40 wigs. What the hell ever. So, because there is very little profit to be made there, it's talking about wigs and extensions that cost hundreds and thousands of dollars. The European market pays thousands for a wig. However, the black market, when I see that they put in there the black market, they said the black market is not willing to pay those prices, which I know is a lie, because you have celebrities, you have people who make six figures, you have those who make thousands of dollars every month on their hair, and they spend that kind of money here within the US. So don't say the black market doesn't, because we do. Then they go on to say, after they say the black market is not willing to pay those prices, if we were willing to pay those prices, it would be easier for a reseller to pay for reviews. They were talking about their company runs a reward scheme for our collaborators. They can track their conversions, but so many are surprised at how few conversions they themselves can actually generate. So when it comes down to pure numbers, it is rare that any single person can have a great influence to offset the fee requested. Now, give y'all an example. The Chastity wig. If you don't know who Shining Star is, I don't know where the hell you've been at. You've been underneath a rock. Shining Star took that wig from nothing and made that wig a superstar, because after she did that review, which is still doing numbers, that wig stayed sold out. Nobody was checking for that damn wig. So I don't want to hear. So for them to say no one person can generate that kind of revenue is a lie, because Star sold the hell out of that wig, and they should have. Shake and Go should have contacted her and gave her a big ass check, because like I said, nobody was checking for that wig until she reviewed it, and they still trying to find that wig, and that wig stays sold out. Then they go on to say, you may decide to purchase your own products for review, but new wigs constantly coming out constantly, to make a living on wig reviews would be an expensive exercise. I'm not trying to make a living off of wig reviews. However, what you're not going to do is use me to promote a product and not expect me to want some sort of compensation for it, because guess what? While I am reviewing the product for you, it's not like you're giving me compensation from the sale of that wig. I don't receive any commission from it. So hell yeah, I expect to be paid for my time. Then they also go on to say, in the end, you would have spent the same time creating and editing, only that it would have cost you more. It may not feel like it, but it works both ways. You do a wig review to a small network of people. The resellers and manufacturers expose you to a wider group of people. The reseller sends out the same wig to several different people. Hype is created, and your video on that wig ranks as a result, and you grow. Not saying that you should never get paid, but you may want to consider how to measure your level of influence, and perhaps you should be asking the right source for payment, i.e. the manufacturers. Baby, let me help you understand something. Wiget.co, whatever the fuck you want to be named. I know my worth, and I know what I can do and what I can't do. What you're not going to do, though, is tell me that I need to maybe consider charging just the manufacturer. No. Once the product is purchased from the manufacturer, and that online beauty supply company who comes to me to review for them wants me to review, guess what? That product now belongs to the online beauty supply company. I don't do wig reviews for free. That does not pay me. I'm going to say it again. I do not do wig reviews for free, because essentially I am my own production company. I am the model, photographer, editor, videographer, promoter, wardrobe specialist, set coordinator. I'm all those things. You will pay me for my time. If you don't want to pay me for my time, if you say it's not in your budget, then move on. Once it is in your budget, then we can talk. And a lot of these online beauty supply companies try to take advantage of you because they think, oh, I'm giving you a free product. You're giving me a free product, but guess what? I cannot go to Sprint with that free wig and say, I'm paying my bill with this. If my phone breaks, which I record on, I can't go and get a new phone with a free wig. If my ring light breaks, I cannot go to Newark with a free wig and say, I need a replacement for my ring light. And this is why us as Black YouTubers are not out there as visibly as we should be. They take us for granted. We are one of the most overworked and misused in this industry. This industry, like I stated before, $10 billion. A lot of these companies are also have physical locations. They're not just online, they have physical locations. And when you do go into those physical locations, they treat you like you are a fucking criminal. I went to my local beauty supply that I go into all the time. I don't tell them that I'm a YouTuber or nothing like that. I don't say nothing to them. I just walk in there, get what I want, and I'm out. However, I was with my sister, and I was looking like a bum or whatever. I just was like, ain't nobody about to see me. I don't, looking like a bum. And the store manager had the nerve to literally watch my every move on the monitor up above him. And when I walked up to the counter, he didn't even realize I walked up to the counter. That's how invested he was in watching me on that camera. When I walked up to the counter, he didn't say shit. I'm like, why are you watching me like that? I have no reason to steal. I'm not going to go to jail for no damn lip gloss. I'm just not. If I'm going to go to jail, it's going to be for a real crime. Okay? and that's what kills me. We get mistreated so much, but yet we generate so much revenue for these companies, and they don't value us. They really don't. And these beauty companies treat their gurus so goddamn well. They be sending these girls on trips. They collaborate with them. They send them gifts. They definitely treat the beauty gurus like gold. Meanwhile, we're in the same beauty industry, but we do hair, and we get the shit end of the stick. Not one company has collaborated with a YouTuber to do a wig. Freetress, Zuri, model who is the same. Not one company has collaborated with any one of us. Sensational. Nobody has collaborated with any one of us. However, when we demand that we be paid for what we do, oh, it's a problem. And then when I'm in the hair groups posting and stuff like that, I see so many ladies talking about, oh, we can't trust YouTubers because they get paid for their reviews. Excuse? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you about a synthetic wig. That does nothing for me. I don't receive any commission from the sale, so why the hell would I lie? So if you're a smaller YouTuber, I don't care if you have 5 subscribers and a hair company contacts you, tell them just invoice you $5. Because at the end of it all, let me calm down. At the end of it all, what's going to happen is that video shoots off. You only have 5 subscribers, but yet your review has generated 50 people going to buy this wig. What do you get out of it? What do you get out of it, honestly? What are you getting out of it? And for years, I have been trying to build my brand and things like that. And it's so hard to build my brand when I constantly have companies just trying to offer me free stuff. It's ridiculous. I can't do nothing with anything for free. I can't. It costs to run my equipment. It costs to run this ring light that I'm using. It costs to run my camera that I'm using on my phone. And yes, I do record from my phone. I actually have a fancy camera to use. I just prefer to record on my phone because it's a lot easier. I edit from my tablet. It's easier to do so than trying to do it with Final Cut Pro and things like that, which Final Cut Pro is not cheap. That Final Cut Pro is $400 if I'm not mistaken. And yes, I do have a MacBook. I have all that fancy equipment. I still use my phone and a ring light. I don't do anything extra. I don't have the fancy backgrounds and nothing like that. I tried it. It didn't work for me. So it's just ridiculous that they dismiss us so much. I had a company tell me that, matter of fact, I'll show you. You know who contacted me after I did that whole swoop, bun, and bang thing? Shake and Go. Shake and Go contacted me, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and let you in. So y'all remember this review that I did on the Freetress swoop, side bang, and twist bun here. Okay? So I did that review. I want to say May of last year. So me doing that review is still, the video is still doing numbers and things like that, which I'm surprised because my channel is not, up there with the, 50K channels and whatnot. So Shake and Go contacts me. This is from my Instagram. They contacted me through Instagram. They said this is the Shake and Go marketing team. And they tell me, they say, thank you for reviewing our side swoop and bang and bun combo. We wanted to reach out to you to see if you can give us permission to use your content for our promotional purposes, which includes printed materials and online promotions. We believe this would be a great opportunity to further expand your channel and create a wider audience and exposure. Now, keep in mind, I was doing my own promotion for this particular product. Nobody else was helping me promote this. I was promoting it. Nobody else. So I let them know, I thank them for contacting me in regards to using my image for promotional use. And I let them know, if you would like to use my image for promotional use, I do expect to be compensated, and I gave them a number. They come back to me and state, unfortunately for this promotional use, we do not have a budget, but we thought by exposing your YouTube name in our catalog, your name would be known to our end users, internationally and domestically. Really? Now, I know for a fact that after I did this review and after Star did this review, this particular set stayed sold out. Y'all could not get it in store or online. I know that for a fact because I went into my local beauty supply company, and my local beauty supply company was saying, oh, we can't get it in stock. It stays, the manufacturer is having a hard time stocking us with it because it's on back order. So I know for a fact that I had a hand in doing that. But for you to come and tell me that you don't have the budget to do so, but yet you still want me to allow you to give you permission to use my image to help you promote this item? No. It's not going to work like that. That's my image. I'm going to continue to own the rights to my image and my content. If you would like to use my image for promotional use, then once it's in your budget, come at me and we can talk again. Because right now, guess what? You're not going to be allowed to use my image, nor will I allow you to at that same promotional rate anymore. Because now, guess what? You come at me again, I'm going to charge even more for it. Because I know my worth. I know what I can do. So for that company underneath my Instagram post to say that one person cannot generate that kind of revenue is a goddamn lie. I track my shit. I know what I can do. I know I can sell something out. So it just really teased me off. And a lot of bigger YouTubers, I see why they do go to over the human hair companies. But I also have an issue with the human hair companies too, because they don't want to pay us smaller channels. They think, oh, we should get it for free. Think about this. If you have if say you have a $500 wig, I get 10 people to buy that $500 wig, you are getting back more than what you gave to me. I'm not receiving any commission from that $500 wig that I referred somebody to buy. The only thing I got was a free wig, and that's it. Once again, I can't do anything with a free wig. Why do you guys think you don't see me working with too many companies? It's because they refuse to compensate me accordingly. And I'm not just going to take anything just because it's free. I know my worth, and I know who I am, and I know what I can do. No, my videos don't get tens of thousands of views each and every time I upload. But again, I know what I can do. My videos gain traffic slowly, but I hope as they gain traffic slowly, it's organic traffic, not some robot or something like that. It took me almost 3 years of being on YouTube for me to finally hit 10,000 subscribers. It took me almost 3 years to hit 10,000 subscribers. I've seen other YouTube channels only be on YouTube for a month or two, and they got more subscribers than I do. So I don't measure myself accordingly to what other people are doing. I measure myself according to what I am doing. And I know what I'm doing. Be it slow or whatever, I know what it takes to do this. It started out as a hobby, and yes, I get it. I decided to do this on my own. I'm not trying to make this into a career, but you will compensate me for my time. And it's really disheartening at times, and that's why I'm not very consistent, because it's really disheartening, and I don't want to do it anymore, because it's it's not fun anymore, because people they think it's all point and shoot when you guys see the reviews. Y'all don't see the long hours of editing, the long hours it takes to produce a video, the long hours it takes to promote the video, just to make sure you guys know it's out there, because YouTube does not promote us. Instagram does not promote us. We have to promote ourselves. You get what I'm saying? So this is just it's just it's slowly getting up there to where I don't really want to do this anymore. I really don't. And this is why I see a lot of YouTubers always telling you guys to share and things like that, because if you guys share, that makes us more visible. If you're not sharing our content, it does not make us visible. And of course, the next person who has their channel shared more frequently, it makes them visible. Understand this. I know I'm marketable, but if you guys don't help me put my name out there, then nobody knows that I'm marketable. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm always constantly sharing my content across Instagram, Google Plus, and things like that, and Facebook. And in the Facebook groups, a lot of times they don't really like us putting our content out there, because they're assuming that, because we get paid for, I got paid for the review, that my review is not organic and it's not truthful and things like that. Understand this. If I get hype about a wig, that's because I'm generally excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just giving you guys just a wig review that's going to be crap, and that's going to, I'm generally excited about it. I've worn the wig for a couple of days. Maybe just one day I've worn it, but I've actually had experience with the wig, and I like it. It's the bomb to me. But of course, that's my opinion. The only thing that you can go off is my opinion. You have your own opinion that you can form. Like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and lie about a synthetic wig that gets me nothing in the end. It really doesn't. So, my review is to basically help you decide whether you're going to purchase it or not. If you feel that I'm lying, please click off my video and go to somebody else's. I don't have time for the ignorance. Because I will not reply to you. I will just block you and go about my damn business. So it's just aggravating, though. I really, and it's another thing. I'm not gonna sit up there and review each and every wig that comes out. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna review it. And that's why you guys see me a lot of times not reviewing the newest and latest wigs, because I generally don't like it. But if it's a good wig that comes out and it speaks to me, I'll buy it and review it for you. But the only company that I work with consistently is Sam's Beauty. And that's because they do pay me for my reviews. And they're not paying me to just review the wig. They understand that my time is money. Do I get commission from the sales of the wig that I'm, reviewing? No, I don't. But they still do pay my review fee. That's why I review for them consistently. Once I started charging for reviews, a lot of companies that I did work with stopped working with me. And that's what I noticed. I was like, oh, wow, so you rather me do it for free. But when I let you know, hey, I'm no longer going to do it for free, there was a problem and you stopped working with me. So, and when I do purchase my wigs, I only purchase from like really Sam's Beauty or Go Beauty NY. Or if I actually do see a wig that I like, it has to be either on clearance or it's marked down considerably. Like, it takes a lot for me to buy my own wigs now, because once again, I'm not going to always review the latest and newest thing. Because to me, if I review every single wig that comes out, I know I'm not going to like it, and you're going to see it all over my face, and it's going to be a really piss poor review. And I don't want to give you guys a piss poor review. I want you guys to see my personality with it, and to see, how I feel. And of course, not everybody's going to agree with me on what I'm reviewing. They're going to say, oh, it wasn't, hey, that's your experience, not mine. That's your experience. But yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm kind of really trying to get, and I do want to review for human hair companies, but let me show you something about these human hair companies. I'm going to pull out another receipt. So, I was contacted by Unice Hair. Unice Hair contacted me to do a review for them. Okay. So, I let them, I thank them for contacting me. The usual, I thank them for contacting me. And I let them know I have a review fee and things like that. So they're like, okay, cool. I let them know my review fee is non-negotiable. And, as it is non-negotiable, if you are, you want to work with me, then you'll pay that fee. So they counteract with me. Okay, we agreed to they agreed to pay the fee. However, this is what they wanted from me after they agreed to pay for the fee. They wanted 2 exclusive YouTube hair videos. One of the videos had to be a mini install / review and hairstyling video on, a styling video on camera. The second review, they wanted a mini final review / hair tutorial. Then on top of those 2 videos that they wanted 6 Instagram tag posts featuring, their company. One of the posts would need to be a short video. The second post would need to be a highlight swipe up story with the hair link. And then the 4 other posts would need to be tag pictures. Now, y'all heard all that I just said. I was like, well, if you want me to do all of that, my review fee just went up. I'm not going to do all that for the review fee that I showed you, because now at this point you want me to do extra shit, and I'm just not. So that's why y'all will never see them on my channel, because I'm not doing all that work unless they actually want me to do all that. unless they actually, agree to pay my fee. I was just like, oh, you want all of that? And no. I'm not gonna tell y'all my fee, but just know it's not a a 2-digit number. It's a 3-digit number. I'm not gonna tell y'all my fee, but it's a 3-digit number. So yeah, I don't work with them. I have another I have so many emails from wig companies. This is just in these are just emails from wig companies asking me to review. Do y'all see that? These are just wig companies asking me to review. And all of this is saying free. 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 I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. I throw my hands up. I can't do it. I can't. Free does nothing for me. It does not entice me to review. So, like I said, if you're a smaller, hair influencer, YouTuber, what have you, whether it be beauty, clothes, you name it, whatever you're doing, please make sure these companies are compensating you accordingly. Because guess what? I can't, even though let's say I do the wig review for free. The only thing I can do to gain some sort of compensation for it, I can only resell it. And if I resell a used product, I'm really not gaining I'm really not gaining anything from it, because I can't charge you full price for a used item. And that's why y'all really don't see me resell most of the wigs I do review, because I have worn them. Like, who wants to, I know me, I want a wig fresh out the pack. But if I'm selling something to you that I've worn, I don't know. That's why I really don't sell my wigs like that. Now, if I wore it maybe just once, for the review, yeah. But typically, majority of the time, I can choose what I want to review, and I actually like it, and I want to keep it. I know I can't keep all of them, and I do have some new wigs that I've never worn that I do need to get rid of, because they are, adding clutter to my office. But yeah, it just irks me to know, to the fact that a lot of these online beauty supply companies, they don't want to, compensate us for properly. It just irks me. And yeah, I can review it on my own and do all that extra stuff to it. It's just disheartening to the fact that they just want us to work for a free hair, while they're getting revenue from us reviewing. We're working for free and not seeing nothing from it. I want cash money, okay? That's what I need. That's what I need. I want cash money. Because it's really disheartening. Like, we don't receive any commission from anything. Like our video can get 50,000 views. We receive no commission from that sale of that wig, which is why we do make them pay us a review fee. For those of us that do charge review fees, that's why, because we don't receive compensation from the commission of that sale. So yeah, I want you to pay me. I had a really popular online beauty supply contact me to do a review for them. When I hit them back, when I hit them back with my email saying to them that I do charge a review fee, do you think they hit me back up again? No. I'm like, and of course, you do have those who do the reviews for free, and I'm not knocking them, but please do not do a wig review for free for them anymore. If we as a whole collectively started charging them, and they realize, okay, yeah, we know y'all, y'all know what y'all worth, I guarantee y'all they probably would stop hitting. At this point, it is an insult. It's an insult to email me to do something for free. And I'm not being cocky or anything like that, but yeah, my phone is about to die, y'all. I'm not being cocky by any means, but I have worked very hard to build my brand. My brand cannot grow off of free stuff. It cannot. It really cannot. Like I said, I try very hard. I try my best to be consistent, but I can't personally fund my channel continuously and not see anything from it, you know? I can't personally fund my channel just with free stuff. That's not funding. It's not funding. And sorry, you should not. And I'm like, y'all are just trying to use me for what? I'm not going to allow you to use me. And if you are a micro influencer, do not allow anybody to use you either. You know your worth. Start using some of these websites like Magically or Bitly, if I'm not mistaken, to track your conversions, because don't allow anyone to tell you you are not marketable or you don't generate that type of sale. Start tracking start tracking your your possible revenue. Magically, for instance, even though you're creating that link, it still will allow you, it still will show you the conversion link, as far as how many people use your link to purchase, how many sales, possibly sales have generated from your purchase, how much traffic you have put towards this website or whatever. It'll show you all of that. So when you see me put those links in my description box, that's why I have them there, so I can back up all of my talk with numbers, because everybody is all about numbers. You want to see numbers? I can show you the numbers. I can show you numbers. I can show you this is what I'm bringing to the table. If all I can show you is my word, that's all I can show you. But see, what they don't realize is I am much bigger. It's not an app. It's actually a website. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm not even going to jack it up, because I know how it feels to have your name jacked up. My name gets jacked up all the time. But I'll leave the link down below. Oh, Asia. Okay. But I will leave that link down below so you can start, using those. What's the name? But that's why I put those links in my description box, because I want to make sure I can back up my mouth with numbers to show these companies, hey, look what I'm doing. And keep in mind, I'm not just my YouTube. I have other social media platforms that I'm on that people know me from. I have my Facebook page. I'm in wig groups. I have my Instagram. My Instagram don't have a lot of followers, but I can definitely show you my insights. And you guys will be like, well, damn. I may not have that large of a following, but my insights show that I do have reach and range. So for you to come at me and say, oh, I'm not that marketable, or one person can't generate that kind of revenue, is a goddamn lie. Back everything up with numbers. If you have an Instagram, make sure your Instagram is solely about what you're trying to market. If you're a hair person, make sure your Instagram has nothing but hair people, nothing but hair posts on it. If you are all about makeup, your makeup just needs to be showcased. If you're all about tech, hey Natural Joy, hey Sherelle. If your Instagram is all about tech, make sure it's all about tech. If you want to, because if I don't have a personal Instagram, so all you see on my Instagram is basically me and me alone, and it's mainly about the wig reviews that I do. That's all you're gonna see. So micro influencers, whatever platform you're on, please make sure you are definitely keeping track of your numbers. That way, when you go to these companies demanding payment, they know they can't railroad you or give you the shit end of the deal, because you know what you're talking about and you know you have the numbers to back up what you're talking about. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just on my soapbox this Sunday. I've been on it since this morning. It's been heavy on my heart, and it's just been so aggravating. Like, I don't know. I don't know if how long I can continue going on with my channel at the rate it's going, because I'm really not getting anything out of it anymore. That's why I've been posting sporadically and things like that, because it's not fun to me anymore. I'm starting to feel like, what am I doing? Is it really worth it in the end? I don't know. I'm just probably talking out the side of my head, because I just be like, you know what? Why, I need to stop looking at my numbers, because the numbers are really discouraging to me. And I got to stop looking at that, because I know that even if I'm not getting the 10,000 views, I know somebody is still watching me and still is, gaining something from it. But I'm putting a lot of time and effort into my channel, and for me to see it the way it is and other people not see it, it's like, it's just a little discouraging. It can be. It's just been up and down with me. So yeah, it is hard not to look at numbers and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what the hell am I doing wrong? Like, am I entertaining enough? Am I too boring? What am I doing wrong that this person is doing right? But I'm like, I can't compare myself to others, because there is only one Aya. There will never be another Aya. There will never be, it's only one me. I can never do the same thing that somebody else is doing. I can only be me and keep going and keep it pushing. It's just so hard, though. Especially when you see others grow and then you're steady stagnant. It's really hard, So that's why I take a step back a lot from my channel, because I'm like, let me take a step back, because I'll shut all this stuff down if I don't. I'll get ghost on y'all and won't ever post again. So yeah, that's why we are constantly asking you guys to share. And I don't really do that a lot with you guys, because I don't want to constantly harp on you to share my content. If you want to share it, you want to share it. If you don't share it, you don't share it. But, I do appreciate it if you do share it. So my phone is dying. It's like at 4%. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, because it's hot as hell in this bathroom. And I've been in this bathroom way too long, and I'm starting to sweat. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, I'm starting to sweat. So I'll be posting later on this week. Make sure your notification bells are turned on. I'm going to stop rambling on, because I feel myself rambling, and I can probably go all night, because I done had wide awake. So I'm going to go ahead and get these kids ready for school tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening to me rant and rave about this and be on my soapbox. I appreciate those who have viewed this little live or whatever. Thank you guys. Thank you, dolls. Y'all are the bomb. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I don't even know how to end this damn thing. Oh, Star, I remember you doing that. I remember them sending that to you, and you was like, really? I'm going to message you later, Star. Night, Sherelle. Now I got to remember how to get the hell out this damn live. Sad.